92.4 News with Katrina Smith.
Welcome for joining us with, hey, it's a wet day, but it gets even better tonight, doesn't it?
We get a little bit of a break to dry out with the second half of today, but this morning we are still going to see those showers. We're still seeing some showers back towards the Finger Lake region, even mixing with snow at times. These are going to slowly work into central New York, but the heaviest and the steadiest of precipitation has moved off to the east. These are going to fall as some light rain showers as they come across the area about mid-morning, and then things are going to dry out for the second half of the day. Showers come to an end later this morning, mostly cloudy and cool for the remainder of your Sunday, and then we're tracking some light snow developing for tonight. So wanted to give you a look around the state at the visibility. We're tracking some areas of patchy fog. This is our view from up here on Smith Hill. You can just barely make out Utica just peeking through on the bottom there. So if you're doing any traveling this morning, be aware there is some patchy fog out there. Downtown Utica, just some overcast skies, some wet roadways. We had a shower move through about 15 minutes ago or so. 40 and cloudy, dry up in Rome with an 8-mile-an-hour breeze out of the west. It's going to be primarily dry today, but we can't rule out that morning shower. But primarily mostly cloudy skies during the daytime today. We warm up into the mid-40s. We're tracking that light snow for tonight. Coming up, we'll have more information on who can expect that. Katrina?
Well, thank you, James. Focusing.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Sunday morning. It's quite a gloomy look across central New York this morning. As you can see from our tower cam, we're dealing with some patchy fog, but even beneath the fog, you can see plenty of overcast skies across downtown Utica. A shower moved through about a half hour ago, making everything wet yet again. We did see widespread rain overnight, but it did come to an end early this morning. We're now dealing with more scattered showers. Those scattered showers are going to come to an end over the next couple of hours. We're going to see a couple light rain showers through about mid-morning before cloudy weather settles in. Mostly cloudy and cool weather for the rest of your Sunday. Then we're tracking the chance for light snow to develop tonight. Temperatures across the area anywhere from the mid-30s, upper 30s now across most portions of northern New York, across central New York, a couple areas in the mid-30s, but predominantly into the low 40s. And that is the same across the southern hills, upper 30s to low 40s. We're going to warm up right up into the mid-40s today. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, this back edge of precipitation back by the Finger Lakes is slowly going to come across central New York, and once these showers make their way through central New York, that cloudy weather will work in behind it. Don't expect these to fall as snow showers. Temperatures are warmer across central New York. Do expect these to fall as some light rain showers this morning. Radar and satellite showing the widespread rain that fell earlier this morning. We're now dealing with much more scattered rain. Back to the south, you can see a much different story. This big weather maker is sliding off to the south and to the east of us, and it's going to miss us. At least the heaviest of precipitation is going to miss us to the south and to the east. Your skycast today depicting those very cloudy skies. We do warm up. Temperatures get into the mid-40s by the middle of the day today. A couple breaks of sun, but it's definitely going to be more cloudy than it is sunny. But mostly cloudy day, couple breaks of sun this afternoon. We warm up into the mid-40s. Tonight, those clouds return. We have a low pressure center that's going to miss us off to the south and to the east, but it's going to be close enough for some light snow showers to develop. Light snow gets to right about the Utica area and points to the south and the east. Some light snow expected for the Mohawk Valley. The heaviest of snow going to fall across the southern areas, across the Otsego County area, across the extreme eastern Mohawk Valley. We're not expecting any widespread or any major accumulation, but a coating to 2 inches absolutely possible, the highest of which going to fall across southern Otsego County. Today, mostly cloudy. Tonight, that light snow, lows in the low 30s. Your 7-day forecast, luckily the snow isn't going to stay around too long. We have another very wintry day on Tuesday, very chilly. We're only going to be up into the low 30s with some light snow chances throughout Tuesday morning and Tuesday afternoon. Fortunately, though, by Wednesday we start the warming trend. We get back up into more spring-like temperatures. That snow is not going to stick around, thankfully. Does anybody know the
I've
answer to
seen that
this?
Sam had an easy job stumping me with March Madness questions yesterday.
I
You're
did.
Sitting on the couch just scheming,
I
weren't
did.
you?
I had to. So it would be
even
B.
guess.
This was, I didn't know what number they were, but I did remember this team. I had looked it up. It is it is Villanova, and number 8 Villanova won back in, what year was that?
Oh, gee, I don't know, James.
Let's check. Sam edited the graphic here, so it's not going to pull up the.
Oh, so you teamed up against me.
Oh, I didn't know that this graphic
okay.
was edited, so it's kind of blocking.
Well, we
the
do
end
know
here,
who's
but-
moving on to the Final Four. We do have that, and that will be coming up in just a moment.
Yes, and
Right, James?
it's going to be Duke versus Houston. Duke versus Houston last night was the final game that led into quite a finish. I don't know if you saw what happened at the end of that game.
We're going to
but
take a look at it coming up after the break.
check it out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, what happens in... Welcome back, and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend Today. I'm Katrina Smith. I want to get you right over to the Weather Center because meteorologist James DeFazio is tracking some wet weather for today, and then I see some snow moving in behind
Yes.
that.
Fortunately, we do have temperatures above freezing right now. So these showers, even if they do fall as snow, they're going to be it's really just going to make things wet. They're not going to accumulate. We're not going to see anything turn white. This is a very, very warm snowfall that's occurring across portions of Madison County and southern Oneida County. Expect these showers to predominantly fall as rain over the next couple of hours. Want to make you aware there is some patchy fog across the state. However, it is improving. As you can see off our tower cam here, we can now see the city of Utica. So things are improving in terms of visibility across central New York. Downtown Utica, still very, very overcast, and we're going to see those showers work into the Utica area over the next 20 to 30 minutes or so. Still dry up in Rome with 40 degrees and cloudy skies, a 9-mile-an-hour breeze out of the west. Today, highs are going to be in the mid-40s. We can't rule out that AM shower for all of us in central New York, but by the afternoon hours, we're over to mostly cloudy weather. Tonight, we're tracking the chance for light snow with lows in the low 30s. Coming up, we'll have more information on who can expect snow, as well as what to expect for the rest of your week, or for the beginning of your work week. Katrina?
Thank you so much, James. Well, the country...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Sunday morning. We're tracking some pesky showers that are hanging on this Sunday morning. We're tracking a dry second half of your Sunday ahead of some snow showers that develop tonight. Take a look at downtown Utica. You can see just how gloomy it is out there. Quite the overcast layer across the distance there. You can see quite a thick layer of clouds. Plenty of very wet weather across central New York this weekend. We had a shower work through Utica about a half an hour ago, and we're going to have another one moving into central New York over the next 15 to 20 minutes. Showers this morning slowly come to an end as we approach the afternoon hours. We're going to see mostly cloudy and cool weather settle in for your Sunday, and then light snow develops overnight tonight, and we see some very, very light snowfall. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, a lot of colors showing up here, but most of this is just falling as plain rain. Even down to the south here where snow is being depicted south of the Finger Lakes, temperatures are above freezing. So this is a wet snow that isn't really sticking or freezing to anything. These showers are going to slowly slide off to the east over the next hour or two. The steadiest of rain has slid off to the east. We saw quite a bit of rain overnight last night. The widespread rain has come to an end, but we do have this last line of showers here working back across from Syracuse down towards the Finger Lakes. These are going to slowly move across central New York and spread across the Mohawk Valley. The steadiest of rain down to the south is actually going to miss us. This is going to go off out into the Atlantic Ocean. We're not going to see any steady, heavy snow or rain, at least through the rest of this weekend. Mostly cloudy skies today, but as we head into the middle portions of the day, we do get a few breaks. We may see the sun peek through at times. It is more cloudy than sunny, though, as we head towards the evening hours. Temperatures still in the mid-40s, highs around 45 degrees today in central New York. Things thicken up, really clouds increase very, very much right after sunset tonight. Temperatures dip down into the the mid to low 30s. We're going to see that snow arrive around the middle of the overnight, but it really splits our area in half. The southeast portion of the viewing area going to see some light snow. Areas off to the north and west, such as Camden, Boonville, not really expecting any snowfall. That light snow begins to come to an end as we head into your day on Monday, just some light flurries remaining. We're only going to expect anywhere from a trace up to maybe an inch and a half, up to inch and a half of snow across the Cooperstown area. The extreme southeast portions of our viewing area are going to see the actual accumulation, but again, very, very light, a trace to it, 2 inches at the absolute most. That AM shower working through right now, otherwise mostly cloudy weather for the remainder of your Sunday. We're tracking some cold weather for Tuesday, very, very chilly. We're going to be dealing with some on and off snow squalls with the passage of a cold front. We're going to only have highs in the low 30s on Tuesday, but fortunately, winter doesn't stay. We warm right back up. Unsettled weather as we head into the end of the week, showery weather, but it's at much warmer temperatures. We're back into the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. Looks like I have completely broke this trivia graphic today.
Good.
I know. So I'll talk about the question before while I pull this up.
We're done.
Yeah, we had.
It was another NCAA question,
yes,
right?
but the answer to the first question I wanted to mention was back in 1985, was number 8 Villanova. And now I have this finally working. And the correct answer for this question would be 30 points. We actually had a team win a championship game by 30. Hopefully we don't see that level of a blowout this weekend, because that had to be quite a boring game, I'm sure. But in 1990, UNLV beat Duke by a full 30 points in the championship game, which, you know, that's kind of normal for an early round game, but, you know, for a championship game, we want a nice close game. So
interesting. All right, so we'll see what tomorrow night brings, right?
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Well,
Forecast tonight at 6. Meteorologist James DeFazio in the Weather Center, and hard to believe it is what day? It is April the 6th, and we're talking about snow.
You'd have to look at the calendar, but yes, we're going to see some light snow, a couple of light snow chances over the next few days. Winter's going to make its return. It doesn't last. We're going to see some spring-like weather before the week is over, but tonight we are tracking a snowfall to the south and to the east of Utica. It's going to be a very close call. Oneida County basically split in half by the snow tonight. Areas to the south and east of Utica pick up about a trace to 2 inches of snow, 2 inches at most in the hilltops across Otsego, Shenango County, but all in all, just a very, very light snowfall. Some areas to the northwest of Utica don't see any accumulation at all. In the city of Utica, I don't anticipate much either. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, a couple sprinkles and flurries out there, but predominantly cloudy weather out there, which is what we saw most of the day today. We had a few breaks of sun in the middle of the afternoon, but it was more cloudy than sunny today. 41 degrees and cloudy up in Rome with a 12-mile-an-hour wind out of the west-northwest. Tonight, that light snow develops. We have lows in the low 30s. Tomorrow, a couple scattered showers. Predominantly cloudy weather yet again with highs in the mid-40s. Coming up, we'll have a look at how we're going on a bit of a roller coaster ride this week with temperatures. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much. A Missouri community is...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Sunday evening. A predominantly cloudy Sunday across central New York. A couple of scattered showers this morning. We're going to see cloudy weather remain through this evening before wintry weather makes its return tonight. Snow breaks out overnight. Take a look at downtown Utica. You can see a couple breaks of clouds in the distance. We did have a couple peaks of sunshine in the mid-afternoon, but it's been more cloudy than it was sunny today for sure. Definitely more of a cloudy day. More mostly cloudy than partly cloudy for sure. Light snow develops tonight overnight, and light accumulations are expected for areas south and east of Utica. A few scattered showers remain Monday morning, but it's otherwise a cloudy day. And then widespread snow returns Monday night with the arrival of a cold front. We're going to be seeing widespread snow make its return. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, a couple of sprinkles and flurries across the southern hills as well as across the Adirondacks, but predominantly cloudy weather across central New York. Back to the south, we have an area of low pressure which is going to track to our south and to our east, and that is why we're going to see half of our area really see snowfall tonight and half of our area not. As this low pressure tracks off to the south and east, we do get a widespread swath of snow across central New York, but it only gets to about central Oneida County, central Herkimer County. Northwest portions of the county stay dry. We don't really see any snowfall. Middle portions of the county don't really see much in terms of accumulation. We do see a light accumulation across the southern counties. As we head into Monday, that cold front begins to approach Monday, as we head towards Monday evening. Widespread snow breaks out Monday evening into Tuesday morning. Snow showers continue through the day on Tuesday with very chilly weather. Tonight, partly cloudy skies will thicken up as we head towards sunset. We're going to have very cloudy skies as we head into the overnight. Temperatures relatively stable in the low to mid 30s across the area. As we head into the early morning hours, that snow begins to develop across the southern portions of the viewing area. But as you can see, it doesn't really overspread the area too much. It gets to about the Utica area and then continues to track off to the south and the east. But areas to the south and east of Utica are going to see that widespread snow through the morning hours of Monday. As we head into Monday afternoon, just a couple of flurries and sprinkles through Monday afternoon and evening. And as we head towards Monday night, that cold front begins to approach, and ahead of the cold front we see this widespread snow develop. We all see a light accumulation yet again tomorrow night. It looks like yet another very, very light accumulation of about very similar amounts, about trace to 2 inches again tomorrow night. But tonight, that accumulation stays to the south and to the east of Utica. The highest totals on the hilltops across Otsego and Shenango County. Areas to the northwest of Utica, not going to see much of all. Fortunately, after it cools down on Tuesday, we're only going to have highs in the 30s on Tuesday, a very wintry day. Spring does make its return before the end of the week. We're back up into the mid-50s by the end of the week. Tonight, light snow breaks out shortly after midnight, lows in the low 30s, approximately 31 degrees. Your 7-day forecast, Tuesday looking like a very wintry day. We're tracking windy conditions, on and off scattered snow showers, and highs only getting up into the low 30s with winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, a very chilly, wintry day. And then we start to return to spring, unsettled weather for the second half of the week, but it is much, much warmer.
First look now at your forecast meteorologist, James DeFazio. Kind of wild to see a landslide when, you know, it has been rainy, but not as rainy as you would expect to see a situation like that.
The ground got very saturated over the last couple of days. It was a very moist weekend.
Yeah.
And the water table definitely rose. It was a little surprising to hear about a landslide, but you could see the Mohawk River was very close to action stage today. So area creeks and streams did rise a good amount this weekend, but we're tracking back. We're going to have to deal with some wintry weather over the next couple of days, and tonight we're tracking a light snowfall primarily for areas south and east of Utica. May see a coating to an inch of snow at most. However, accumulation is going to be minimal for a few reasons. On the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, you can see there are some light snow showers showing up here, but none of this is reaching the ground, and that's because we have a lot of dry air in place. In addition to the dry air being in place, temperatures are relatively mild. We're in the mid to upper 30s across central New York, so this may start as a very wet snow. It may not even stick for quite a while. Downtown Utica, quiet conditions, cloudy skies. That dew point all the way down at 24 degrees in Rome, indicating that dry air. Light snow does develop later tonight, and lows are going to be in the low 30s. Coming up, we'll take a look at what to expect for your week ahead. Some winter weather to start the week, some spring-like weather to end the week. Back over to you.
Just make it stop. Please, just make it stop.
They go. The Storm Tracker 2 bus stop forecast.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Sunday evening. After a very wet weekend, we did see some breaks in the precipitation this Sunday. Predominantly cloudy weather this afternoon. We even saw some breaks of sun. Now we're tracking some light snow that's going to develop overnight tonight and then linger into Monday morning. Take a look at downtown Utica right now. Things are calm and quiet. It's very dry. It's not just dry at the surface, it's also dry aloft, which is going to mitigate the amount of snow that we see tonight. It's going to take some time to moisten the atmosphere before that snow can reach the ground. But light snow develops overnight, and a light accumulation is possible to the south and east of Utica. A few scattered snow showers continue on Monday morning, but otherwise it's going to be just a cloudy day. And then widespread snow returns on Monday night. Your York Fleet Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, some light snow showing up across here, but again, it's very dry out, so none of this is actually reaching the ground just yet. It's all falling up aloft above us, and it's slowly moistening up the atmosphere. This will eventually reach the ground in the early morning hours, but it's going to take some time to really moisten up the atmosphere. Dew points are very dry right now. This area of low pressure is tracking to our south and to our east. It's going to go head out over the Atlantic Ocean tomorrow morning. It's bringing some light snow to the area. As it passes off to the south and east, we all see a little bit of light snow overnight tonight. Some cloudy weather for your day on Monday, a couple of light showers. Ahead of the cold front that arrives Monday night overnight, Monday evening we see widespread snow return. 9:30 p.m. Some light showers begin to work in from the west. They overspread the region rather quickly. Lighter snow showers continue overnight and into the day on Tuesday. Widespread snow showers continue Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday evening. Things calm down as we head into Wednesday. Your skycast for tonight, temperatures relatively stable, lows in the low to mid 30s across the area. That snow begins to work in from the south. It doesn't really overspread the region too far. The steadiest of the snow being depicted very well. It's the steadiest of snowfalls to the south and east of Utica. Really expect some of the main accumulation to be across the hilltops of Otsego County and the eastern Mohawk Valley. Everyone else really not going to see too much in the way of snow. A couple of showers tomorrow, a sprinkle of flurry absolutely possible during the daytime, primarily cloudy weather. That cold front begins to approach as we head into the evening hours. By 10:30 p.m., we're seeing some light to steady snowfall across central New York. It begins to become more showery for the second half of the night, but snow continues area-wide as we head into Tuesday morning. Tuesday is going to be a very nasty day. Just a trace to an inch of snow tonight in areas south and east of Utica. We have a very nasty day on tap for Tuesday. Highs are only going to be in the upper 20s to near 30 degrees. It's going to be very chilly. Tomorrow, highs in the mid-40s, scattered showers, primarily cloudy weather. Your 7-day forecast. Very wintry day on Tuesday. It's not going to be very warm. We do start a warming trend on Wednesday, but it stays relatively chilly. We are into the 50s by the weekend with some wet weather.